I'm not.
There's something I'm uncomfortable with.
Boundary. Try it.
Boundary.
Try it.
No, walking upset.
Oh, Molly, no, stop.
I am walking upset.
You like 1,000 times just to clear my mind. Is it true? Is it true? Do you think about it too?
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, I'm very excited. We are doing My Drunk Fiancé and it's my turn to get drunk.
I've been waiting for this for many years now. The last time we did this was literally like 2.5 years ago. We did My Drunk Girlfriend, but now we're doing the upgraded version. So with that comes some upgraded alcohol because we are older and more mature and been through more life. But first, as usual, we need a thumb blast, notification bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling, and we need to subscribe. So if you're subscribed, please subscribe.
I haven't had a sip to drink yet, as you can probably tell. Basically, I'm gonna take 3 shots of vodka and I have a rum and coke on deck.
Usually when you do My Drunk Girlfriend, the partner is supposed to be sober, but once again, I am going to be drinking in this because I can't let you do this completely alone. So,
it's okay, you don't have to drink. Don't do it.
No, I must.
Oh,
I must.
It's okay, you're, oh, well. Thanks for your emotional support.
I'm oh my god, that's strong. That's my first sip. Have you had one?
No, not yet.
Cheers to My Drunk Fiancé, aka you.
That's tight.
And that's a double, that's for sure. It's just to get the ball moving, the blood a flowing, the mind a waving, and
Wow.
that's all I have for you today.
Remember, it's my turn today.
Yes, Holly is going to be the drunk one. The last time we did it, you did 3 shots in a row, but the shots that you did at the time were Malibu, which is just child's play at this point. So if you guys don't know, Malibu rum is about 21%.
About 21%. Usually you'd say about 20.
Sorry.
But it's specifically 21.5%.
But now we are going a step further because you want to play with the big girls, you drink the big girl. So we are going with full regular vodka, about 40%. That's good. We're going to start with 3 shots of vodka, and then I'm gonna ask a bunch of questions that you guys asked on our Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, please do. We need people to ask us questions, otherwise what's the point of anything?
I feel like you're dragging this out for my shot.
Sorry.
Can I just take that?
Okay, yeah. So here we are. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put them up on this box so you can see it. Oh, yeah, that is medicine. All right, here we go.
I just had a flashback to the first one and each shot I dedicated to somebody. But I will say, my dad was not super thrilled that I dedicated one to him. My mom was utmost proud.
Are you gonna do the same again today, or are they gonna be new people?
I don't have 3 new people in my life. I can make toasts, sure. This one, the biggest one, is to the fam for uncompromised support and positivity in our lives. And although you guys say that we make your day better, you make our day better. So, for the fam.
Okay, crying.
My face after this does not reflect the love I have for you at home.
Over the lips, through the gums, look out stomach, here it comes. You're 33% done. You're doing great, sweetie.
This is for anyone that had a bad time in COVID. We were right there with you, and we're still not the same, and that's okay. The new normal.
These are very deep shots. You got this. Think of it like water.
Thanks, babe. Do you want to take it?
No,
That's okay.
For mental health, yeah. You're nearly there, just 1 to go.
This is what I used to do in university before the cabs got here, and not once did it ever end well. This last one, most importantly actually, is for my stunning fiance.
Aww.
We have been engaged now for pretty much 4 months on the day, actually. Give or take 1 day. It's just been incredible. I am so in love with you, and I feel like we are the strongest we've been ever, actually.
Baby, that's so nice.
The other 2 shots, Colin.
Stare it in the face. It's me you're drinking. Me.
You taste better than this.
It'll make you feel better than I ever can. You got it, you got it. That was incredible. That really was. You did that in a matter of minutes. I'm very impressed.
I know I took those like a bitch, but we haven't been drinking properly. Like, we've been on a real health kick recently, and anything we do drink is like a White Claw, like a 0 sugar, little cute bubbly drink.
Yeah, not much of the hard stuff recently. Back in our youth, we did, but now that we are of old age, we mostly stick to the wine.
Yeah.
We'll be back shortly with the outcome of whatever these 3 shots do. Shall you say your goodbyes to your sober self? And then we'll come back as a new and refreshed human.
Goodbye, sober self. See you now. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Had some chips,
You had a lot of chips, didn't you?
I did. It's all in my gum line. That's all right.
We turned this off and literally you went on TikTok. I got you a bowl of chips because you said you were hungry and I just see this.
Don't shame me like that. I'm a drunk eater. Every night after the bar in school, I would find food. And if I couldn't find food, it would be popcorn. Not like one or two. The fistful.
How is that any different than sober? I looked at you and I said, you are going to be my wife someday.
And it was fisting sour cream and onion chips.
I wish I was the chips, yeah. Before we jump into questions, I think the very first thing I want to ask you is a scale of 1 to 10. How drunk are you right now? 1 being completely sober and 10 being blackout, like you are going to a rager. Yeah.
6.8.
Okay, that's not good enough. Do you need another shot?
Can I do like a little one?
How about we do a half C? Oh my God.
Now ask me how hungover I'll be tomorrow.
How hungover will you be tomorrow?
0.
How?
Because I take liquid IV.
Thank God! Hit it.
Liquid IV is a great tasting electrolyte drink mix, perfect for staying hydrated, and Lord knows I need it after this video. When I tell you this is a game changer after a big night, I mean it. Everyone always tells me to drink more water, but who has the time? I was a dehydrated bitch before this. Constantly tired, dry skin, headaches, couldn't concentrate for long.
Don't forget moody, irritated.
Yes, thanks, Paige.
Anytime.
Luckily, drinking 1 liquid IV hydration multiplier hydrates faster and more efficiently than water alone. Work smart, not hard, ladies.
Yeah, that may be what she uses it for, but I use Liquid IV for other reasons. You guys know I am currently training for a marathon.
Oh, are you really?
Did I mention that yet? Anyways, it contains 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks, keeping me fueled and ready for action.
Each packet is bursting with fresh, natural flavor. It tastes so good. Our favorite is the lemon lime hydration multiplier, which so happens to be their best-selling flavor. Guess we're not that original after all.
All you do is mix the pouch with 16 ounces of water, shake, and drink it down.
They have 9 flavors, so you'll definitely find something that you like. The packets are also great for traveling and to use on the go. What's not to love?
Whether you're the drunk fiance or basically a world-class athlete, Liquid IV has you covered.
If you guys shop at Costco, Liquid IV is available there. Or if you prefer, you can click the link in our description to get a free 3-pack featuring their hydration, energy, and immune support. Or you can use our code PaigeandHolly25 to get 25% off your purchase.
Thanks, Liquid IV. Now back to the video. Let's start it off with just a funky one, okay? What's the craziest thing you have done drunk?
I went to a strip club and got a lap dance, and that was quite wild because it turned out to be more than a strip club. I saw the signs when I was there.
For what?
Didn't really clue in.
Like a restaurant? Wait, what are you talking about?
I was at a strip club, but I got chicken wings. No, Paige, connect the dots. I went to a strip club, and I told you what happened to me, and I was
Like a hostel? Not a hostel, a brothel.
The Hooters girl actually had a hostel. I tipped her 50%. What service?
I'm crying. I'm so sorry. I really screwed that up.
Next question, we'll leave it there.
All right, we'll leave it at that. What was her name?
Oh, it began with a K.
Crystal? Candy?
Candy. Candy. Candy with a K.
Oh, it's like Candy with a tattoo up her back. What's the best part about dating Paige?
She makes me laugh every day. And may I add,
Sorry. Oh.
Paige is the only person I've ever met in my entire life that has challenged my way of thinking. I have to laugh because I'd be so bored, but you, aw.
Well, you'd have to laugh with me or you'd be so bored.
No, I have to laugh in any relationship.
Okay, I gotcha.
Like if they didn't make me laugh and I didn't have a good time in a relationship, no matter how healthy, I wouldn't be fulfilled. You challenge me in ways I've never been challenged before. I don't know, you've just got this amazing ability to make me see things from a different perspective without making me feel small or wrong. You help me grow myself. Are you laughing? I feel exposed.
No, baby, it was so cute. You just kept going. It was so cute. I love you. You're so sweet. I thought you were gonna say something like, because you're drunk, I thought you might be like, tits, you know, or something like that.
Not tits.
Thank you. All right, next one.
This is fun. Why don't we do more of these?
We should. You know, if you guys want it, we can do more of these.
Excellent.
We just want to drink. Well, with Liquid IV, we can do anything.
It's true. That is true.
Have you ever done something that you have never told Paige about?
I'm sure there are small facts from my childhood you don't know.
But like actually actively kept from me?
No, because I can't. You're the one person in my life I cannot lie to.
Yeah, you're a pretty bad liar, in my opinion.
I would say in any opinion though, you can tell if I'm in a bad mood, you can tell if I'm happy. I wear my heart on my sleeve, just like my mother, which is both a good and bad trait, I think, because there's certain situations you have to hide things, and I can't.
Well, I love it about you.
Even little white lies, I can't. I don't want to tell you, and even if I try and sneak them in there, you don't even look at me and you're like, liar.
Your voice like goes out of tune a little bit.
I speak out of tune.
Sometimes when you have headphones on, definitely. If you could choose any animal to transform into, what would it be?
See, my first thing was a lion.
That's what I was thinking for you.
Because I love lions so much. I don't have a reason against it. I was building to something else, but a lion, I think.
Lion.
Lioness. Always thought the male lions were king of the jungle, you know? Lionesses rule. They're the ones that hunt. They're the strategic ones. They're the power moves.
I like it. You'd be a good one.
You'd be a monkey.
I hope so. I want to be the baby ones that are kind of bald.
I know, but I would eat you.
Well, that ain't a bad thing, girl. Holly, what does Paige do that really grinds your gears? Like really pisses you off?
Leaves her shit everywhere. I have said from day one, you can trace Paige's steps everywhere you go. Because if she takes her shoe off left and right, her shoes will be left and right. The way she takes off her socks, takes off her gloves. If the CIA, which is in America, but still, if the CIA came into our home, if we were packing for a weekend, they would think,
Yep, Paige has done a runner.
you know when you see scenes in movies where people have gone in the drawers? That's her looking for something. Does she put things back? Absolutely not.
It's interesting though because you sometimes do it with random things. You are mostly very neat, but then you occasionally have like something that you don't put away.
Like what?
Your socks, you leave everywhere. I don't know why it's your socks. Seems to be your socks, and the other one is you always leave the ice tray out. No matter what, the ice tray, it is there.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Pair of ankle socks and the ice cube tray.
They're Puma ankle socks.
May I remind you that those two items take up such a small cubic footage. You, on the other hand, bombs go off, boom, 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 everything
Do you
everywhere.
love me anyway?
I love you so much.
And you'll never leave me?
I will never leave you.
Good.
But I do need you to pick your stuff up because I put the baby there.
I thought you were talking about a real baby. I'm
I
like,
put-
who's baby?
I put the baby there.
Yeah, what's his name?
And you
Hendrix.
Hendrix? Wait, we never decided on what the f is Hendrix. I grew up with the Hendrix family. No, they were fine, but I don't want to name my baby after them. Come on.
We'll work on it, it's fine. All right, next question. What is your best pickup line? Let's hear it,
I don't
on the
have-
spot.
Honestly, I do not have a pickup line.
But if you had to, if you had to come up with one right now.
I wouldn't, because I have game.
Let's say you had no game, and you had to use a line. What line are you using?
Well, I don't use lines because I've got games.
So, if you didn't have game, which line would you use? You're not getting out of this.
I don't know any. I don't bother memorizing them.
Make one up.
I just strike up conversation. I'm naturally flirty.
But like, I can come up with one on the spot.
Okay, go.
Girl, you must be a bad student, because all I see are big C's.
It would be F's. And that's when I walk away.
I feel like on the spot that was pretty good though. Like you would have lost because we're in a competition.
C's are average. C is an average grade. If anything, if you wanted to stroke my ego, you'd say, hey, are you a star student? Because you're an A+ in my book.
So why didn't you say it too late? See, if we were in a competition, I would have won that. You would have sat there like,
I don't know.
The only one I can conjure up in my head is the shitty one that's like,
as long as you don't say it like that.
I'd rather die than use that.
No, but I don't think anybody actually uses pickup lines. It was mostly just to like force you to do
I
something.
disagree. I think generalizing, men use pickup lines.
Maybe as a joke, I would use one.
Such as what? Give us another one.
That's the one.
You're gonna use the same pickup line on every girl you meet. You just cast a wide net and see what catches. And that explains your exes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my pickup line.
Take a sip, a big sip of that drink, because you are way too much right now. Okay. What is one thing Paige is better at than Holly, but she won't admit it? Tell me, what am I better
won't
at?
admit?
Yeah.
Paige is Paige is emotionally smarter than I am.
How's that?
I always thought I was a people person, and I still think I am. I have a lot of social intelligence. However, you have such a grip on your emotions that I do not have. And I feel like that has burned bridges that didn't need burning, that has created strains on friendships that were very reactionary and not necessary on my behalf. So I feel like you have higher emotional intelligence than I do because you have a better understanding of self and can process things much better than I can.
Babe, that's really nice.
You just screenshot all the ones that would give you compliments.
Maybe.
I see it.
I just know you wouldn't admit these sober. I'm just thinking of where I can get it. Does Holly get extra frisky when she's drinking?
I used to. I feel like I've pulled it back.
I don't think so.
I might have been 200% before, and I'm just 100%. Paige, when she drinks, just passes out.
I know.
And I turn on, she turns off. So at the beginning, it was a huge disconnect, and now I've learned to just be here.
I know, drunk I'm just like useless. I'm like, I gotta go to sleep.
I try to put my tongue in her mouth, and it's just barrier.
Yeah, I'm like,
Just
I
lips are
cannot.
sealed.
I know, I'm like always in a cuddle mood when I'm drunk.
Paige is like an avocado. I won't repeat it. For those that know. We've had some fun when she's peak ripeness, which sounds so creepy if you don't know what I'm talking about. After that, it's like, okay, we gotta put her to bed with some crackers and a bucket.
Yeah, just like avocados. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Go.
Chicken.
Why?
God created it. I don't know. I don't even believe that strongly in God. How's an egg just gonna form? Someone had to make the egg. And yes, something had to make the chicken. I don't f***ing know. If humans were created, a chicken was created. It's like saying what came first.
The embryo or the human?
Yeah, the dad or the baby. The dad.
Why the dad?
Because the baby couldn't look after itself.
What about the mother?
Well, mom too. Like, okay, it was a bit heteronormative of an example. Okay. The chicken must have come first, but it needed another chicken to get pregnant and have the egg.
Yes, so
The world's crazy.
troubled, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got another little tongue twister for you. Answer honestly and to your best ability. Is cereal a soup?
No,
Why?
because it's milk and it's cold.
So what about
Well,
mushroom
they're
soup?
cold soup.
Mushroom soup. It's got milk.
Most soups you have to blend. Well, that's not true
No,
either.
it's not true.
I think a soup by nature, hold on, a soup by nature is mostly liquid nutritional meal. So cereal could be considered a soup. Whoever asked that, I won't say your name in case you're not out yet, but let me see for my own personal thing. You have changed my mind, friend. Thank you. Cereal is soup. Who would have thought? Cereal soup. Because you can have cold soup. For those who say, soup has to be hot. No. Watch Below Deck. Gazpacho? Is that it? That's cold soup.
Isn't
Okay.
that a chef's name? Chef Gazpacho? Are you sure? Oh, I'm thinking of. Somebody tell me, there's a show or something with a chef. Whatever. I have one more of these strange ones. Why do they call him Donkey Kong if he is not a donkey?
I don't care, but Donkey Kong is one of the most iconic names in Nintendo history.
Did you ever think about it?
Fight me. No.
Because I didn't. I literally, when I read this, I went, but he is a donkey. But I thought of a donkey
That's
as a
your
monkey.
own issue that you have to work out independent of our relationship. I don't want to hear any more about it. I don't know why they named it. Who named it?
The owners of Mario?
Well, just Nintendo. Just Nintendo. I don't know why. I've never thought twice, but Donkey Kong is my chosen character in any Nintendo
Yes,
game.
and I play with Peach, so like we're quite the pair,
Yeah.
I would say. If you woke up to be a man, what is the first 3 things you would do?
I answered this one last time.
Did you?
Yes. I said wank was the first one. Still do it. Go out at night.
Go for a nice run at dark. Well, not
that's
run
not
yet,
good
you're
fun.
just walking, yeah.
Should let me go outside at night, please, without enforcing your fitness regime. And the third would be to take a lovely straight woman on a date and show her what it's like to be treated with respect.
Beautiful, babe. It's beautiful. Now, wouldn't wanking be considered a bit hetero of you? Or is it not because it's you? See, there is a tongue twister.
I don't really care. It would just be out of interest, really.
I thought you were gonna say you'd me.
It would feel nice to know how it felt.
Yeah.
But the real question is, would you have sex with me if I was a man?
See, that's where things get a little crisscrossed,
That's
and
a
I'm
deep
not sure
question.
about that. If I knew it
Would
was
just
you, it would be more likely
explode.
to, but I don't know if that's
Okay, you don't have to go there. To be honest with you,
stressful.
if the thought thought of it makes you go like this. I don't want yourself to convince yourself into it, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's just create that environment.
Maybe.
No.
Okay, this is a good one. Did you know Paige was going to propose when you walked in the beautiful spot?
The point that I knew was when the door opened and I heard, say you won't let go.
You literally knew?
Yeah.
Instantly before you saw anything.
Well, when the door opened,
Yeah.
I could see candles lit inside.
Yeah. Did you think I did an indoor proposal in your aunt's kitchen? Was it just too fast?
Yeah, my brain couldn't chase that far.
Okay.
But all it kept saying is, holy shit, it's happening. Oh my god, it's happening. It's happening.
Okay.
In my head, I'm like, make it last, make it last. In my head, because you know how your brain just like cycles through stuff and just takes things for granted, or you get wrapped up in things you forget to remember, if that makes sense. I think I went to like this, like to take a mental picture of everything around me. But I knew when I heard our song, I clued in, and when the door opened like a ghost,
Yes.
I'm like, okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's when I did.
You're drunk. You're gonna kill me, but I had to do it.
If this
when I say
anything to do with singing, rapping, anything musical, I will walk off set.
Babe, I'm sorry. It's been asked many times. I'm not doing the singing one, but I did get many requests for a rap. And look it, they even gave the genre or the topic or the subject. Ready? Make a rap about Paige's boobs. There's no singing. I just need a couple rhyming lines. If you
I
like me, I'll do
promised
it.
you I would walk off set, and I have told you that I will sing at 1 million subscribers. If we ever get there, even if I'm 80 years old, which I probably expect to be if we last that long, I will rap.
Holly, I need one little rap from you.
I will walk off set, and I will
Then
take
do
this
it.
camera with me.
Then do it, because that is wrong. I want you to rap on my boobs just quick. They don't
I
have to
don't
rhyme.
think you know that my brain is all on the analytic side.
Yes.
Anything with numbers,
So
great.
that's
Anything-
why it means even more if you just try.
Don't guilt me.
I'm not.
It's something I'm uncomfortable with.
Try it.
Boundary.
Try it.
Boundary.
Try it.
No, walking off set.
Oh, Holly, no! Stop!
I am walking off set. Good night, New York. Love you.